Welcome to my next Mobile Dungeon video. Today I'm gonna make an English video again, more like a guide video again, and I want to talk about what heroes you can play. I mean, it's the most asked question in Discord. Like every new player gonna have this question: what heroes can I play? What comp I want to go with? And in most cases, the answers are pretty similar. So I decided to try to make a video about it. I mean, it really depends on what heroes you're gonna get, of course. I mean, this is here my World 2 free-to-play account. Oops, that was the wrong link. This server is day 65. So 65 days old, the server. And I have like 4 legendary heroes right now. I have a lot of epic heroes and rare heroes, and now it's the questions, what heroes do you play? So for this world especially, I got pretty lucky and got like the best legendary there is right now, Lilith. So I mean, this was not my first legendary. My first legendary was the Undead Dragon, which I of course leveled up first, right back then. This was my first hero, and that's the first thing you should know, is that you will always want to level up the starting legendary you will get. If I look like on World 1, even if you get like this Murdering Mass, it's the worst right now in the game, but even if you get this one, you still want to play him at the start, because you can level up this legendary heroes up to level 50. After that you need this golden orbs to upgrade him, but the max level is level 50. On epic heroes the max level is level 40 until you need this epic orbs. So yeah, always level 50 legendary hero is better than any level 40 epic hero. So yeah, that's first of all. So you have like one legendary in your team comp already. If you are lucky, you're gonna get like a second legendary. So you wanna level them both to level 50. Then you have like 3 slots left, so you're gonna play with like 2 epics and 1 rare hero. And the reason for that is, as I said, with the orbs you only get a limited amount from each, and as you can see, like this is like 60 days plus, and I still only have 1 legendary level 80 and 2 epics level close to level 80, also 1 level 80, 1 close to level 80. So you're gonna play with like 1 or 2 legendaries, 2 or 3 epics, and 1 rare. The reason to play a rare hero is because you get like this blue orbs a lot. They are not really an issue to get. It's more about the gold right then. But you can afford to get like 1 rare hero to level up, and a level, like if you level him up to level 70, it's level 70 heroes also always better than a level 60 epic hero. I mean, okay, there are some cases like if you are lucky to get like a Rudolph, level 60 Rudolph will be better than a level 70 rare, but if it's not a S tier epic like Rudolph or Candy Elemental, in most cases level 70 is better than level 60. So yeah, so you have like 1 or 2 legendary, as I said, 2 or 3 epics, and 1 rare champion. Then you want to have like 1 healer maximum, only 1 healer. In best case you're gonna play with Joanne or Unicorn. Otherwise you can play with Monica. Monica is more like, makes your team pretty tanky, and got like Taunt, which is also nice to have early on. And but yeah, healing is not so good. Important notice is that the pretty difficult bosses are like both shadow. So if you have like a light healer, it's pretty hard to survive with a heal against those bosses. And for those specific battles, Monica would be a better healer because she will stay alive. But yeah, you want to have one healer maximum, and you try to have like poison on one of your heroes. That's why I like to play Robin. She got great damage. She got great boss damage. If it damage any enemy is marked, it's will crit 100%. She's just generally great. Everyone can get her. That's why I prefer to play her. If you don't have her, you still want to try to go for poison somehow. So you're gonna play with like Naga because he also got poison. He's a bit weaker, but yeah, you can do that. So yeah, like having poison is pretty big debuff. Yeah, you definitely want to have it, especially on boss fights or Titan fights. It's nice to have this damage. And yeah, for the second or third epic hero, you are looking for a AoE damage dealing hero. So in my case, this will be Hermes because it's light champion and has good AoE, which he starts with on autoplay. Also good for arena. Otherwise, I don't have that many other to choose from. I could play Orca, but his scaling really sucks. Or I could play Plex Skull Mage, but she's Shadow, and I also have this Brainiac. So I have Lilith, Brainiac, and the third. That would be too much. So you always want to have like maximum 2 of each element. In best case, you have each of the 5 elements right here separated. So yeah, that's about the which blue hero you're gonna play. That's why Grill Chicken is so good as a blue hero, because he's fire, and there aren't really that good fire heroes. You could play Aeon, also a good epic hero with AoE and poison. Also fire. If you don't have Robin and you don't have Naga, you could play for this. Yeah, but if most likely you will not have a good fire hero here, you could go like Berserk, but I don't think he's that great. He's decent. He's not too bad. You can play him. This talent is really nice. If you have full talents, he's pretty okay, I would say. But yeah, Robin, in my opinion, is still better. For second, you could go like Berserk or Aeon. That's pretty viable. Orca, like his scaling, as I said, is pretty bad. So that's why you're gonna go either way with Grill Chicken, or you go with Brainiac. The good thing about Brainiac is his absorbing and recovery, and also his confused, which is really helpful. He's not that good of a damage dealer. Also his autoplay sucks. But confused is really helpful later on. If you get to like world 11 or world 10, even world 9, elemental advantage will become a big part of the game. You really want to try to look for, okay, what type are the enemies here? It's all like nature right here. So you want to have a fire hero. And this map especially is really important to have Grill Chicken. On this playthrough, on my World 2, my first rare hero level 70 was Grill Chicken. I just had to set him back because I wanted to level up my GN. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So you want to play like with the legendary 1 or 2, 2 or 3 epics and 1 blue hero. If you have like more than one legendary because you paid a little bit of money, there is a tier list on that, and as I said, you want to have like each element in your team. You also want to look like for like team combos. For example, if you have like Cornelius as a AoE damage dealer epic, he really scales with buffs. So if you want to play him, it works like if you have Brainiac, for example, he can give like 2 buffs if he's low life. You have like Monica as a healer, for example. She also gives a buff, or you have like a legendary hero like Valkyrie, for example, also 2 buffs. Then you would have like 4 buffs, and he would deal a lot of damage. In this case, he would be a better choice than Hermes, for example. So you want to always try to look for like different combos. Yeah, legendary lists. There are tier lists about which heroes are the best. As I said, maximum 1 healer. I also like to play without healer, especially on this account. But yeah, it really depends on how lucky you are, what heroes you got, and yeah, you always want to try to build up like a good mix of everything. You want like maybe 1.5 supporters. You want good AoE damage dealers, and yeah. But generally speaking, still it's different from one player to another. But I hope this helped a little bit. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you have a nice week.